Once upon a time,
there was Melanie
and Corey,
and this is our story.
You look amazing.
You cheese ball.
I'm a cheese ball.
Feel good when you found love. Not the fake love, I'm talking about some white doves. I got a shorty that's gonna ride for me, die for me. Put her right hand on the Bible, still lie for me.
Welcome back to our channel, you guys. Please don't kill us. Beg for their forgiveness.
We're so sorry. I know we said that we was going to have videos back to back every week. We really tried, but like we have opposite schedules from each other. So sometimes it's really hard to like get together at the same time and be able to record. Truth be told, a little fun fact, a lot of our videos are recorded at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Because that's the only time we have together like to do them.
And we've also been super busy doing like some fun stuff too. We were like, we didn't include our friends, and we're so sorry, but don't kill us because I promise we are back. I promise.
Pinky.
Put them up. Nope, don't fake it. Put that pinky on. You put your pinky up. All right, pinky promise that we are back. And we're not gonna have any more breaks or anything like that.
No excuses. If we gotta record at 5 a.m. when the birds are chirping, that's what we're gonna do.
So before we get started in the video, make sure you subscribe. Yes, subscribe.
Like, comment if you love us.
Yes.
We love the comments. We read them together. I read them while I'm at work, while I'm on the train. And I try to reply to every single person. We really appreciate you taking the time out and using your thumb power to leave a comment about us. We've made it to story time, chapter 3. Things are gonna start heating up in this video because things started heating up
in our relationship. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, pause this video right now and go back to chapter 1. So you can watch, right over there. Chapter 2. So you can catch up and see how we got right here in front of you on your phone as you lay on the bed coming through our videos.
You know you're on a bed though.
I don't know, I'm just guessing. Alright, so at the end of chapter 2, you guys see that we ended the night. It was amazing. We brought in the new year together. We had all the love and all the feels and just pure happiness and excitement and all that great stuff. The first time we met, we shared our first kiss that day.
Yes, eyes on each other, had a first exchange.
And then we ended off with, we were hanging out with our friends and stuff in the hotel room, but then we wanted to slip away so we can get
our own time. We only had 2 days.
Yeah.
Literally 48 hours, maybe a little more than that.
A little less.
I want to say it was probably a full 48, so we had to maximize that.
Yeah.
So we left. I took her around the city so that she could see the city in the day. It looks way different. If you've ever been to New York, you know that it looks way different in the day than it does at night.
It does.
I was just showing her around just a few of my favorite spots, and then we linked back up with our friends. So that we could go to Dave & Buster's and get drinks or just have a night out on the town.
So after we went out and we looked at a bunch of different things, I got to sightsee. She's the best tour guide. I don't know, they should pay her something. I don't know. New York, the city of New York. Hit her up.
Then we could take $15, $25 off of my taxes.
Yeah, there we go.
Because I really be out here advocating for this city.
She does.
I need some type of commission.
How about free Metro cards?
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so she took me around and we got to see everything, and it was amazing. It was more than what I thought it would be. Every time I envisioned New York or I would see movies or a show, it was even better. So we did all of that. We went around, we got some lunch. I remember we got pizza, didn't we?
Yes,
we got pizza, and then it was time to wind down. Would you say wind down? I mean, well, figuratively it was wind down, but technically we my
mouth is getting watery. Out of it's the lollipop. So flash.
So you guys get what we're kind of alluding to.
Oh my god.
I don't know, am I making it feel weird?
Yes.
It just I feel like we were little saints in their eyes until now. Now we gotta talk about.
Well, I mean, it's life.
It is. It's part of life.
So if we friends, we gotta tell each other everything.
Okay, so y'all keep this on the low, y'all. Like, this is between us, okay? We slipped off and we had our lunch. And after we had our lunch, we went and we wanted to have a little bit of alone time. And I know for sure that I was nervous. I could feel her nerves a little bit. She was a little bit more shaky. The palm was a little bit more moist. Like, it was moisturized always.
Well, I was anxious. For me, like, you know, we've had like the mental and the physical connection and attraction. We've had like the spiritual attraction and connection, and we spoke all the time and we saw each other all the time, but you know, it was always just everything in the physical that was missing. So I was so anxious to know what that part would be like. If it was like everything that I desired, everything that I wanted in a partner, and I feel like that was, you know, what was gonna take us to that next level.
So I feel like I can sense the nerves. Yes, she was anxious to go ahead and see what it was hitting by. But also, I mean, I know for sure that I was nervous. Just because, like, that's a very, very, you know, intimate thing to have go on, and it should always be a good nervous. So if you walk into a situation and you feel nervous in that pit of your stomach where you know you're doing something bad, like your mama told you no, and then you do it, you get that pit feeling. If that's how you feel walking into the bedroom, don't do it. Tell them, don't do it. Don't do it.
It ain't, something's not right.
It's not right. Yeah, it's not what we want. So don't do it if that's how you feel. But if it's a good nervous, like a happy nervous, like I'm excited to be doing this, but it's like, oh God, it's finally made it there type of nervous, then go for it, baby girl. So that's how I was feeling. And I just remember like knowing that this is the next level. Like, this make everything, you know, we official or whatever, but this makes it like, this is the cherry plopped on the top of meeting, of the first kiss, of how magical the first night was. And now it's like, we about to get grown. This ain't no puppy love. We getting grown over here.
We getting grown.
Right.
That's so.
It was. So we, you know, we made it like real like grown and sexy or whatever. And we took it slow, and we did a little kissing.
A little rubbing.
We did a little rubbing. One thing led to another, and then, you know. But we're gonna pause on that story because we're gonna do an entire video. I promise y'all, we're gonna have a whole video about our very first time. I'm gonna tell y'all what color penny she had on.
You do not remember what
I don't remember.
I don't even know what panties I had on or what panties you had on.
I don't know.
It was some type of thong though.
I don't know.
Nah, it was, I think.
It was not a thong.
Yes, it was. It was that pink thong with the cheetah on it. Yes, it was.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna tell y'all everything from the penny color. I'm gonna break down. I'm gonna tell you the playlist. I will post the playlist on our Instagram.
We have the playlist.
We do. We have the playlist.
I still got that same playlist. I titled it "Hee Hee" with the what emoji.
All right. So yeah, we're gonna post that. We'll tease the playlist on our Instagram. I'm gonna put our Instagram like right here. Go follow it. You'll get to see a lot of the stuff that we talk about. We have like little like pictures and little videos and stuff.
All the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, because we've had that Instagram for a while. It was just private for a very, very, very long time. Like 4 years, 4 years.
Since 2013. Yeah.
So go look at that. We're gonna post a little bit of the playlist. You can get freaky to our playlist if you want to or whatever. So all of that happened. It went down.
Enough said. You pulled off in that thing and it said Delta. And then that was it. And I was sad as
Nah, that's how I go. You gotta talk about me. So then after that, we got up and we went to go link with the peoples that we was hanging out with. It was like Bentley, and I remember it was 2 other people.
It was a bit.
It was Adele, right?
Shout out to Adele. Shout out to Bentley. We pulled up. We was gonna go to Dave and Buster's. You know, back in the day, Dave and Buster's was shut.
It was the spot.
Like, that was where you went to get litty. It was mad fun. So we was gonna go there, have a night out on the town or whatever, just chilling on Times Square, because that's a thing to do when you're not from here. So I was like, you know what, I'll have her living it up for her 48 hours.
Alright, so we ended the night. We had we went out, we had fun. We didn't get to do everything because I did get sick, but it was okay because you nursed me to health. And that was cute, I guess. So we stayed in. That's all we did. We just spent time with each other. And we was like happy cuddling. Yo, let me show y'all how we cuddled.
Oh my gosh, it was the yo.
We was so thirsty.
And like we slept this way throughout the entire night.
This is how we slept, and this was every night. Yeah, I swear we slept just like this. And
like every piece of skin on my body had to be touching every piece of skin on her body.
So we ended the night cuddled like that, yeah. Like it was.
Anytime we slept, it was just like.
It was like a full hug, and it never went away.
Body.
Like now we'll like cuddle in all different ways or whatever, but then we'll separate and then we'll come back because I get.
We separating.
We do separate.
Well, you lucky I be asleep.
Back then, I would go to sleep like this, wake up, and we still just like that, mad tight too. Like not even on some regular like just let's lay over. No, it was like full embrace.
I'm latching on you.
Oh, then we got to the part where it was time to separate again. Now we did this for a couple of years of just visiting, and every single time it never got better. Like it was worse. I think it got worse. First time it was really like it was a gut punch because literally we only had like 48 hours. I feel like it was a little less than 48 hours. We only had 48 hours to be together, and it was like finally, you know, when everything finally starts feeling complete and it's like, this is exactly what I wanted, and then it gets snatched away.
It felt like a dream, like, and it was like 2 days. No, she left the day before my birthday.
Yeah.
Like she left. She got there on the 1st basically, and she left on the 2nd. So I was like, oh my gosh, like, and then my birthday was the very next day, and I was in such a shitty mood, like,
yeah.
I didn't want to do
even
anything
stay
for my birthday. I didn't want, I was just like, I just want her back. Like, it didn't, like, it was so quick, but it was like so perfect. Like everything was just so perfect.
Yeah.
It felt like a dream. Like once it was done and over, I was like, oh my god, I didn't even feel like that just happened.
Yeah. When we separated again, and I don't know if you felt the same way too, but a little piece of me was so used to being in a relationship with somebody on my phone that I felt like I was neglecting my phone girlfriend. Like I was like, you know, it felt a little bit weird not to get the text message. Like I'm so used to feeling your text vibrate. I'm used to your call, and it's like I haven't had that in so long. But you being there, of course, it was like so fulfilling in every single way. But as soon as we separated again, and literally like once I made it through TSA and we were texting each other, it was kind of like, you're back. Like it kind of felt like that, because I mean,
it's like two different entities.
It is. Like our relationship over the phone, of course, it has its own boundaries because we couldn't be together. So I was used to that. So then being in a relationship with the person I meet here, like in face to face, it was different than that relationship over the phone. I don't know how to explain it well enough for y'all to really feel what I'm feeling. But if you're in a long distance relationship, then I think you know what I'm talking about. She's such a gentle lady. Like she'll go, like my stomach was hurting, and she literally like went downstairs and went and got me like the ginger ale, and then we came back up, and then it was like, okay, you want to try to eat something? And she go back down to give me something to eat. Like she does just everything. You're still just like that to this day. Like you just do like absolutely everything, and she's just super duper sweet. Like she constantly was rubbing my hand. She used to give me hand massages. First of all, why don't I deserve hand massages now?
First of all, back in the day, your hand was the main thing that was always exposed. So I would massage your hand. Now I massage your whole body. So you can just shut that all the way up.
You're right. Check me.
take me.
We did separate and we were so heartbroken, like, oh my gosh.
I pierced my nipples the next day.
She didn't know how to channel her emotions. So she went to the extreme and she got her nipples pierced.
But also you go to the extreme and then start going work your way down.
Yeah, you just go down.
I went to the absolute extreme and it was my birthday and I was just sitting on the toilet and I was just so over everything. And I was like to my sister, shout out to Stephanie. She's always with anything.
She down for everything.
That I'm with. If I'm with it, Stephanie is with it. Like, I'm like, Stephanie, I'm so sad that Corey left. I miss her. I think I'm gonna pierce my nipples. Let's go get our nipples pierced. She was like, okay.
And they literally
so we got dressed. We got on the train. We got our nipples pierced. Well, if you're ever thinking about getting your nipples pierced, do not get your nipples pierced. They never heal. You're not meant to have your nipples pierced. Just don't even bother. But it's mad cute though.
And so life after meeting each other and going back to being so far apart, it was hard, but we kept reliving the moments that we had with each other. And
we recorded some stuff that we're also going to include in this video after this, so you can see just like little segments of just us and how we were.
We tried to make it work. We started working out the next time we would visit each other.
Yeah, we were always just planning on when's the next time.
Yeah.
We were always in a constant motion of, well.
And the countdown felt better.
Yeah.
Like the countdown really was like a pacifier to us. And you can also see that. I'm not trying to just plug the Instagram for y'all to see our Instagram.
But just so y'all know that everything we're saying is real.
But it's true.
And we have like the actual like footage and the screenshots and
the countdowns. Like they're really on there.
If you scroll like long enough, you'll see like back in the day, and the actual date is there. Of course, it's Instagram, so you really can see that.
Yeah, I do want to throw in there because our story, as beautiful as it is, we did have some rocky areas.
As everyone else.
Yeah, it's so normal.
Like any normal human beings would.
Yeah, and anybody in a relationship, and once you're in love with somebody, you love somebody, you're so sensitive to everything that they do that everything becomes a rock or a bump.
Especially when y'all have like so many miles in between y'all. It's very easy to make everything a little bump, or feel like everything is a little bump.
Yeah, like a missed call is literally like a big thing. It's like, you know, this is the only way I can talk to you in this amount of time. Like, you know, so we want to go over, you know, a couple things that did come up during our next visit with each other and over the course of time before we made it to that, and kind of how we almost did not make it to that. That concludes chapter 3. We're so glad you guys are sticking with us. Don't forget, don't click off just yet, because we're gonna show you some footage of when we were together, the first time of us meeting. Throw up a couple pictures so you can see it, if I didn't put it throughout the video. We're gonna come back with chapter 4 really soon. We promise. We're not lying. Like, it's gonna be so soon.
We gotta get through the stories so
we have
to really see, like, you know, how and why this is so, and this is so magical and beautiful, and how you can do it, especially if you're in a long distance relationship, if you're thinking about being in one, if you've ever thought about one or second guessed it. We're here to tell you that, you know, it takes a lot. It's a lot of sacrifice, and it takes a lot of willpower and love and trust and communication, etc.
And we're gonna hit on that in the very next video. When in our love story, that part killed me in the last video. Yo, when we be watching these videos back, y'all, like, I promise we don't practice before we start these videos or nothing. So when I look back, we probably should. I mean, forget it though. Like, y'all like us. That's good enough. I think it's good enough. Like, but I just look back and I see, first of all, we're in sync a lot of the time.
Yes.
That is hilarious to me. Like,
when we do it all the time. Anybody that's ever with us, like, they see it with their eyes. Like, it's really, you can't make it up.
We are so in sync, and we start saying the same stuff together, and like we're always on the same page, and we never practice it. All right, so if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button.
Yes, and leave some comments. We love to hear what y'all think.
Put some suggestions of video ideas that you guys want to see for this channel.
We're gonna do them, unless it's the Bean Boozled challenge or anything spicy or dealing with gum.
And if you don't know why she says that, please go look at our last two challenges. Our challenges were rough for us, but I think you will enjoy it, so go watch those. As we already have video ideas that we have lined up and scheduled to put out for you guys, but I promise we'll get to the ones that you want to see because it's all about you, to be honest. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for staying loyal, even though we took a big old break and we didn't mean to.
We ain't even popping to be doing all. We ain't even fast.
We not even fast like that. Take a break from what? What did we take a break from? We didn't mean that. We didn't mean it. See you guys next video.
Feel good when you found love, not that fake love, I'm talking about some white doves. I got a shorty that's gonna ride for me, die for me, put her right hand on the Bible, still lie for me.